Well, hi everybody, welcome back to 2 Minute Tips. We've come to another one of our non-negotiable topics, and that's the topic of name, your personal brand. This is absolutely critical for your growth and survival within the industry. I think we all know that, but let's go through this topic. What's the value of a name? Well, actually a hell of a lot, really, to be honest with you. Us humans, if we don't feel safe, we feel risk, we perceive risk. There's no middle ground, so a salesperson coming into someone's house is there's either a feeling of safety or a feeling of risk. And if you're in the second category, you're going to get the silver medal more often than not. So what does this mean? What is in a name? How do we achieve this sort of thing? So a lot of the time it's not what we say. You know, we can all be impressive for 45 minutes at a listing pres, but it's actually what we do. And it's all about what we do on a day-to-day basis. You know, it's all about what, as they say, what you do when nobody's looking. And that word gets around the community. Staying in touch where there's no money on the line. That's a biggie. Being approachable and cheerful, positive about things. Having product knowledge, area knowledge, and be willing to share it. Helping out with free advice like renovation plans and things like that. Community involvement is a big one, giving up your time and being involved in something, choosing one thing and helping the community there. The customer experience is a big one. World-class open homes is a biggie. Absolutely acknowledging everyone who comes through that open home. That's a biggie. And caring about the outcome. And that's probably the biggest one. All of these things lead to caring about somebody's outcome. They only get to sell their home once. And we need to be with them all the way. Results. In the end, guys, it comes down to who's driving the results. And if you've got a name that's attached with selling property for good money, you're away laughing. Here's a bit of a line. We've got different personalities in this industry. At one end of the scale is the cuddler. Everything's going to be okay. You know, let's talk about it, all the rest of it. Cuddler. At the other end of the scale, you've got the hard closer. In all honesty, for having a good name out in the community, I think you need to be 3/4 of the way along that scale. If you're down here, they're going to think you're a nice guy, but you ain't going to get any business. If you're too far at this end, well, I don't recommend that you're there either. You need to be 3/4 of the way down the line, and the most powerful form of marketing is word of mouth. And if we haven't got that working for us, if we haven't got inbound phone calls, then we're in trouble. And we also need to continually push out to find work, pushing out, and that's hard. So let's get our name right, and let's get inbound phone calls happening.